Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Wannabe KY Homesteaders, and today I want to show you some of the spring cleaning that we did in order to get ready for summer. So I didn't want to call this a deep cleaning just because it's not really deep cleaning. However, we are trying to be super thorough and just really get our house organized and ready for the busy summer season. We do have lots of chickens, we have cut flowers, and we have raised bed garden, and sometimes it can be a lot to manage. So I always start by going through our pie safe. I go through and get rid of anything that is expired or that we're not eating. We also look to try to donate things. However, we don't want to donate something if it's about to expire or has expired. And we also go through all of our drawers as well as our coffee table, and we try to not only just organize it, but go through and get rid of anything that we're not using. And then again, we do try to donate what we can, but we want it to be usable stuff. So like little scraps of yarn isn't necessarily going to be usable for somebody. So things like that we would just toss. While going through all of our drawers, we will also look for things that are supposed to go in other places. So you'll see we have like Christmas decor that got stuffed in one of the drawers after it fell off the tree. So we'll try to make sure that we put that back with all the other Christmas decor just to keep everything in its correct place. So I have an addiction to tea towels. I absolutely love them, adore them. I want to get new ones from Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby all the time. However, I still have some that I've not even used. So this year I had to make the difficult decision to get rid of some, especially some that I've not even used, just because it's taking up space and we need more room and definitely a lot less stuff. So my bathroom area gets so cluttered and so messy so quick. I get tired, I just throw stuff around, and I don't ever put things back how I should. So this time I really wanted to take time and get rid of any of the trash items I wasn't using and put it up in a better fashion. For us, our side tables or bedside tables, whichever you'd like to call them, always end up holding so much trash. Like we will have old chapstick, we had melatonin that spilled that we obviously weren't going to use since it had been all crushed up. So I took the time to make sure I threw out everything that was actually trash and stuff we're not using. I also had things like rain boxes that now that we're married, we don't necessarily need those anymore. And each year I always go through all of my clothes, see if there's anything to get rid of. Some of the nicer clothes that I wouldn't necessarily wear outside to work in the yard have a little bit more wear and tear, and those are now something that I can wear outside and work in. And also, I used to work in an office and now I work from home, so there's really no need for me to have bunches of clothes just because I'm not required to dress up and be on camera for my job. So I did break up doing all this spring cleaning throughout an entire week just because I didn't want to spend my entire day cleaning. So this time I focused on our bathrooms, which meant I washed our shower curtains to include the liner just to make sure those were nice. And we have really hard water where we're at, so I really have to scrub our showers out and our toilets just because you can see that hard water residue. So our sink is more of a cream color, so you don't see it as much on there, but I just wanted to take the time to make sure everything looked really nice. One of my favorite things to clean with is Dawn Power Shot. I absolutely love the way it smells, and I really like the way it gets rid of any oil or any grease or hard to get off stains on the shower. I feel like it does a really, really good job, as well as sometimes I do have to use toilet bowl cleaner in our shower just because we do have that hard water. I also wanted to take the time to make sure I got all of our baseboards really clean, just because they do get dusty fairly often, and from where we have pets, there's just some extra hair and stuff that I wanted to make sure was gone. So this is our second bathroom, and my husband uses this bathroom more and I use the other one. So it is a smaller house, but also this way we don't have to worry about getting each other's way, getting into each other's stuff, and it just works so much better. So again, we do have hard water, so I really had to scrub the toilet as well as the shower, but thankfully I did not have to use toilet bowl cleaner on the showers this time, but I probably will have to the next time. I don't know if this works this way in your guys' house, but every week I find so much dust on the bottom of our toilet, like in between the shower or the wall, and it drives me absolutely insane. Like, I wipe down there every week, every time, and no matter what, it is always so dusty. I have no idea what to do in order to make that better, so if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. So I have definitely neglected cleaning out our fridge. I absolutely dread doing it. I see so many people that post these beautiful, organized fridges that look so clean and perfect. And I swear it does not matter how many times I try to organize it, clean it, it just does not look like those Instagram pictures. So I am truly convinced that is not reality whatsoever. And also, I promise we are not a frat house. We do have some adult beverages that we enjoy. However, we do typically pick them up at Sam's Club, so they come in much larger quantities and take up a lot more space. So this past year, I have started using Sif cream, and I really like it. I think it does a good job, especially if something is really stuck on there. I have used Power Paste, and I honestly do not like it as much. I have a hard time getting it out of the container and getting it onto the surface that I need to clean. But with this, I feel like it's almost like a liquid form. You just squirt a little bit on there, and a little goes a really long way. I always end up feeling super wasteful every year. I always end up throwing away so much stuff from our freezer. It's always, oh, I'm going to bag it up and I'll freeze it and use it later. While we do that fairly well with a lot of our meats, we really haven't been doing a good job with using it with our other stuff. So that's something we definitely need to work on this next year. In addition to getting our fridge cleaned out, I went ahead and cleaned out our air vents as well as our ceiling fan. So next week I'm going to have an ASMR video of the rest of our spring cleaning, and I hope to see you then.